Howdy all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Void World. Alright, so, we're gonna work on the cake some more today because once again, the cyclic assemblers failed me. At the end of last episode, you may have noticed that the episode just immediately quit. Like, right as I was creating the schematic. And that's because the game crashed right as I was creating the schematic. And so, yeah, that did not work out. And so I'm going to try something different. I took a little gander into NEI, and there's another type of workbench in here I haven't used before, and I thought we could try that out. And so I do have some of the materials already in place for this. It's called a mechanist or machinist workbench. I feel like I may have made one once before, but not in this pack. And so I don't know exactly how it works. But I thought I'd go ahead and make the... I mean, it's not like I don't have the... Oh, I should have been... doesn't matter. I could have been learning these. I guess I'd want the biggest one if they're something that I would use. And I don't know if it's something I'm going to want to use, but it's at least something I can try out here. Where am I at here? Since the cyclic assembler does not work correctly, chances are I am going to need... I'm hoping that this thing will accept an inventory. Oh, it does. Alright. What's the deal with the... Why is it outputting the wheat? I don't know. I don't know how this thing works. Alright, so it's this. And these. And this. And this. Yes, there we go. No, I don't. I want to know why it's outputting instantly. That's weird. Well, I can probably fix that, right? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I need a servo so I can block that so it only wants... or a filter. Can I do a filter that goes backwards? I'd better grab a servo while I'm here, because at least those I know go the other way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the servo and not that. Not the filter. And then what I'll do is I'll be able to tell it to only allow... Well, it doesn't need to allow out cakes. It only needs to allow out empty milk buckets. Well, it doesn't appear to make it, though. I needed to make it. Yes, the cake is a lie. Okay. Now the question is, do you accept that I made the cake? Okay, so far it does. Okay. So where did my empty milk buckets go? What? Why are my milk buckets there? Why would they appear up here in the schematic slot? I don't know. You are supposed to allow out milk buckets. No? Seriously? See, this guy will fill up with milk, and then milk buckets should come into here. The only way this works for me is if the buckets leave. The whole idea was that this would be a... Oh, this is where the cake is supposed to go, is right here. Oh, you're not turned on. That's the problem. Never mind, never mind. It was my fault. I didn't realize. Okay, so then can I do this? And do a whitelist cake. Where do those extra buckets of milk come from? This is so bizarre. This is not what I want. I want something that automatically makes cakes for me. I guess I could do an AE system, but I don't think the AE system counts as I created it. Alright, so is that counting up? That is one at a time. Oh, this is horrible. Alright. I'm building up my animal pen here so that I can get more animals going in here. I don't want to stand here and do this many cakes. So what I need is like a bajillion buckets of milk. Alright, how many cakes do you want me to make? You want me to make 10,000 cakes. That means I need 30,000 buckets of milk. Yeah, that thing's not going to work because it does weird things with the buckets. Like me having to click and drag that down every time. Unless I could fill these slots up with something else. Can I do that? No, of course not. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 11. Let me go grab 11 more schematics and shove in there and see if that will stop the milk buckets from going in there. If they go down below where they're supposed to, then I can shove more buckets in there and keep a constant supply of milk coming in, right? And then I can... Okay. There we go. Alright, so let me go grab some more buckets. And then maybe I can set myself up a station for making cakes here. At least until I run out of sugar and... Are you out of milk? Must be out of milk. Alright, well then that's something else I'm going to want to do. I'm going to need a bigger tank for holding milk. Okay. Tank. What's the biggest tank we have here? How much does an Ender tank store? Fluid tank. I wish you guys would tell me how much actual fluid you store. Like these do. 16... What is that? 16 buckets worth per block. 8 buckets, 32 buckets, 128 buckets, 512 buckets. That's pretty good. Resonant portable tank. Let me see if there's an Ender tank in here. Oh, that's the thing I've got to make, though, right? Let's just grab a bunch. Is this like the Railcraft tanks? Like, I could go... Oh, but how do you... Maybe it just lets you shove bits and pieces on there. I guess I could have made it a little taller. I don't even know if this is how this works, alright? I'm just experimenting. No, that's fine. This is how you do Railcraft tanks, right? I'm familiar with those. Except they have valves and stuff, and I didn't... Oh, good. Piece didn't want to leave. No, that did not form an ender tank. Okay. Ender tank. Oh, here's what I'm missing. I'm missing valve and an energy input and a controller. Where was that thing? I just wanted that thing. I don't want this thing. I'll go back and see if I got the rest of the parts for this in here. Ender... No. I do not have the parts for this. Alright. Well, then let's see how this works. I need some Ender Eyes, Tesseract, Resonant Portable Tank, Machine Frame. Same thing for this, except it needs a Resonant Flux Capacitor. Okay, Resonant Portable Tank, that was one of the pieces. Machine frame, just normal. Oh no, it says resonant machine frame. Need a couple of those. Is that one of those things you gotta build? Yeah, I need redstone, indirium, and pyrotheum. Red. Need one of those. Some of those. I need indirium. I need some of those, and I need some of those. Well, you're kind of the same thing, too. Let me grab another machine frame. Some Eyes of Ender. Machine frame. I need, T? No. Tess. The Tesseract isn't something you just have a full one of, ready to go. I gotta fill that thing. Oh, man. I know I've got one Tesseract. Okay, we'll have to make a Tesseract. That's currently full of redstone. Alright. What's up here? Nothing. Okay. That is not what I wanted. Let's try this again. Bloop. Okay, I need some... let's grab a couple buckets of this. I don't know how much I'm going to need. And let's... Oop, that's not what I wanted. I bet it's going to take a lot more than 2,000. Oh, maybe not. It took 1,000. Alright. Well, we're good there. 2 buckets. Now that's frame full. And I now need... What's the metal I gotta put around this? Bronze and silver. Okay. Bronze and silver. It's crazy. Crazy amounts of stuff. I got it backwards. I usually do. Oh. Whoops, I didn't grab enough silver. Weird. Did I get it right this time? I did not. I seriously just had to fix this, and I still can't remember. Alright, so now... Oop, I forgot my eyes of Ender. Eyes, give me some of those. Okay. Now, it was machine frames, Tesseract, Eyes of Ender... Whoops. Eyes of Ender, and these Enderium nuggets in the corners. There's my controller. I'm never going to remember what order these go in. Ender... Tank. Tank on top. Yep. Tank on top. Weird. Why did it take out... Did I accidentally make something else? That happens sometimes. Eyes of Ender. Oh, dude, you get like a bunch of those. I bet I already have some of these. I'll bet I do. They're, Yep. Dang it. Look, I already have 2 Intertank controllers. I've got Intertank valves. I didn't have to make any of that. Whoops. Ah, well. Let's send back the things that can go back. I want you. Oh, look. Disabled. Oh, that's the signal's disabled. You can go back. You can go back. We'll keep you. Oh, no, I didn't want the... What if I want to make a bigger one of these? What if I figure out how to make this thing work? Okay. So let's see. If I put in a valve in... Why do you keep doing that? You're driving me crazy. I'm just trying to make a big tank to hold milk. You gotta be fighting me all the time. Okay. I'll come around on this side. I'm gonna put in the controller. You must have at least 1 energy input in the tank structure. Okay, now let's see if we can put one of these in the bottom here somewhere. I don't know if they'll let you put it in the bottom, but it would be really handy for me if I could just stick it here. Like so. And then we'll connect it to power because it looks like it's got to be connected to power. Oops. What do you mean it's not assembled? Great, now I can't even... Alright, it will not accept them in the bottom then. That's fine. It's fine. I'll run it in from the side. Okay. Not what I wanted to put in there. This guy. How about now? Not assembled. Why aren't you assembled? Controllers cannot be used for tank side. Only the frame. Okay. So then you want to be over here. Okay, so now that's established. Item duct, flue duct. See, the thing is that I've got a milk supply. I wonder if I even need 2 valves. Are these valves switchable? Like, should one be input and one output? It doesn't say. It just says intertank when I click on it. Yeah, so this is 6,000 buckets of milk, it says. So this is a much better setup if I can pull milk back out of it, which I'm not sure I can do. Where's my wrench? So how do I do this? How do I get stuff back out of it? I have no idea. Okay, now I've got milk coming in too fast. No, I have no idea why that took so long before, because this here holds 80 buckets of milk, and I definitely didn't make that much cake. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I'm now going to have to click 10,000 times to make cakes. I haven't even dented my egg production yet. I bet this thing's full of eggs, too. Yep. I wanted an automated system. I can run it through AE, but I'm afraid that AE won't allow me to claim the credit. Let's do this. Let's go check that real quick, and then we'll see. Because I can make AE do all this for me. I think that's all that goes into making a cake in here. Cake. Whoops. Cake. Look, AE doesn't have a problem with making cakes for me. Cyclic assemblers. I also don't have any open spots here. Alright, so I currently have 25 cakes made. And so I tell you to craft me... Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. If I tell you to craft me a cake, I still have 25. So yes, AE cannot make this cake for me. AE, you're useless. Go through the hassle of having me automate things if I have to physically make the cake. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.